There is only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom. A child. No, a
fucking popping up.
¡Qué miedo!
I know, dude. Anyway, welcome to Garbage, the best happening podcast.
Oh,
Unrecognized talent over here.
but my mom appreciates the show, so that's more than enough.
Fuck your mom.
That's what my dad did. Oh, I got what?
Multiple
No,
times.
that's 3 times to be exact. That's fucking
At
disgusting, dude.
At least.
Hey, dude.
What?
That was the fastest shit you've ever taken. Like,
I've been practicing. A lot of fiber.
yeah, brah. Yeah, because le dije, ya vamos a grabar. Y el güey me dijo, okay, hold on, I gotta take a shit. Y dije, no, pues vamos a grabar como está dentro de media hora. Pero como a los, 3 minutes, you were like, hey, okay, let's do it. Y yo de, okay. Someone's with diarrhea, I guess.
Also got a little wank in there, too. 2 for 1 special.
I love when that happens, but at the same time, it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't come for this.
The smells, they hit you with, I don't know, something, an animal instinct, I guess.
But anyways, welcome to Garbage. I'm your host, Count Fagula, and I'm here with
Heavy D, aka Unrecognized Talent.
again.
Again, just repeating myself.
Creo que siempre va a ser así en la vida, güey, so we should just stick to, having a normal job.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm over here trying to get fired.
Not yet, please.
That unemployed life. Yeah.
What movies are we going to talk about today, dude?
Today we're going to talk about Lake Mungo and The Tunnel.
Yay, 2 amazing Australian films, well, indie films, and una es del 2008, which is Lake Mungo, que Lake Mungo neta es la peor película que he tenido que ver, en el sentido de que no me dejaban verla. Duré como, yo creo que unos 3-4 días intentando verla, pero finally I finished it today, and fuck yeah. Y actually, it's funny because no aburre después como de la 5ª vez. Obviamente si te quedas como que ya vi esto, pero it's a pretty interesting film. Es como la,
for those that don't know, it's a 100% legit documentary. And that's all you need to know, non-spoiler wise, before you watch it. That's it. 100% legit. Don't worry about it, just watch it.
Oh, yeah. Fucking watch it. I thought we were going to say spoilers, but okay, creo que esta movie no se merece, spoilerla. Porque si no, te va a matar la cura porque, you guys will find out eventually. Pero,
I'm gonna spoil it, but like later.
Later, okay. Pause this fucking podcast, watch the movie, and then come back.
No, just let it play, but like on mute. We need those plays, please.
Yeah, they're never gonna come back. But the premise about the film is about basically the death of a young girl y spooky shit that happens after her death, right?
Yeah,
that's pretty much the premise. Yeah.
To me, I've seen Hereditary. I didn't buy the hype with Hereditary, but it's just Hereditary was good, but I guess people hyped it up too much for me. But when I seen this movie, I just went into it raw, and it's fucking amazing. It's always good to go in there raw. Watch out for STDs though, because shit stick with you. But speaking of which, like people suck Hereditary's dick because about the way it deals with grief and loss and blah 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 and all this shit. Exactly, but in this movie, this family's going through the same thing, and like you feel it. It not only because it's the way it's shot like fucking real documentary. It feels like a real documentary. If people just show it to you and not tell you it's a horror movie, then you're gonna believe it's a real documentary. It's just so well done. And yeah, it's like the whole premise is that the daughter dies. Her name's Alice, and the brother makes this documentary of sorts to sort of closure for the family. He makes up all these spooky things that happen and tries to relate that to his sister, make everybody believe that, oh, it's Alice, saying goodbye or what have you. And then you go through these people, you hear their thoughts, you hear their regrets because they didn't say goodbye to their daughter, their sister, whatever. And it like turns around, like once they start finding out more about their daughter, because it turns out, spoiler alert, that the brother was lying. Like all this shit was doctored. Like the girl wasn't actually a ghost on the videotapes.
But
They
she was
find
a
out a bunch
fucking
of things
liar.
about. Yeah, they find out that she lied to them about certain things. That she had an affair with the neighbor, which is a
Exactly.
married man, and she used to take care of their kid. And they find this out because they think they see Alice in the tapes, right?
But
But
it's a fucking
it's
neighbor.
actually this neighbor hiding out because he's trying to delete the evidence that he was fucking the daughter, right?
When I saw that scene, I was creeped out. Honestly, I
Dude,
think lo que me deja pensando esta movie is like human secrets and lies are even scarier than ghosts. En realidad nunca sabes con quién estás ni like cada quien tenemos un mundito, and that world can be sinister. That world can be creepy as fuck, and everybody's a little weird, I guess. Somos únicas y diferentes.
I'm not like other girls, but yeah. And yeah, it's just the way the story is portrayed, the way the characters develop in a documentary, no less. It's pretty interesting. But because the mother, like right from the beginning, you get the idea that she wasn't very close to her daughter. And as they find out more things, she begins to feel that closure. And I
Because
don't know, I just
apparently
thought it was
the
very
death was
human.
all of a
Yeah,
sudden. Hmm.
yeah. Like death often is, like nobody really knows when it's gonna happen.
But she
And nobody
knew.
knows why.
She
Yep.
fucking knew.
Spoiler alert. She
Well,
knew.
yeah.
The movie's
And
called Late Mungo. Yeah, go ahead.
it's actually very difficult not to imagine that this isn't a true story. Porque, como dices, está tan bien ejecutada que todo empieza desde el guión, con los actores hasta la edición. Even, dude, the fucking credit scenes. O sea, todavía te siguen poniendo como eh, la fotografía que se toma el hijo con los papás afuera de la casa ya después cuando se van a mudar. Y al
Yeah.
final se ve que estaba Alice atrás, y luego empiezan los créditos, y todo tiene una sensación tan mockumentary,
Very spoopy.
yeah, que they even put some effort on the fucking credits, y se siente como que si estuvieras viendo un especial, a news TV special or something about a murder, a crime scene or something. And it's not so much as spooky as you would suspect, pero lo fascinante
But
que
it's
de esta
chilling.
movie, yeah, gives you fucking chills, y no hay necesidad de jump scares. Like, the
No, this
slow
movie, like,
pace,
I don't think it has any jump scares, right? They're
no.
not like, ha, jump, but it's like you see those images, but they're like in the background, so you really have to focus.
And
But
plus
when
the
you see them,
music
you're
is
like,
like,
oh,
yeah,
fuck. Yeah.
fuck. The music makes it even better because como no hay necesidad de jump scares, so you're waiting for a jump scare, pero es como ese tirijales, suspenseful, unnerving, que a fin de cuentas tú solito te llegas a crear como que el miedo, what the fuck is happening? Y ya cuando te empiezan a hacer el twist de que la hija sabía que se iba a morir, la hija tenía este amorío con el vecino, I don't know, like, it makes it, como dices tú, muy real, muy humana la historia. But, como te digo, ahí te quedas pensando, are humans the ones that are scary? Because I don't think a ghost would make me feel that much stressed out about a spoopy situation.
Yeah, just the fact that the neighbor had to go in there and he was trying to hide something and, like,
Exactly.
find out it's not really that bad. it's just an affair that he was having with the girl, their babysitter, which is
Y
like
hacen, yeah,
the
acentuó más
premise of every porn.
good porn, alright. Acentuó más el creepy tone conforme iba pasando la película. Y imagine just being alone and seeing, o sea, pones tu pinche cámara de seguridad fuera de tu casa o adentro de tus cuartos. De hecho, hay un video de que dicen que un tipo se metió a la casa de alguien y se quedó ahí bastante tiempo parado en el mismo lugar por ciertas horas durante la noche. So that's something that could actually happen. But imagine you cutting that fucking scene while you were asleep or I don't know. And I would definitely recommend, bueno, esta y la otra de la que vamos a estar hablando voy a recomendarles que en realidad la vean con las luces totalmente apagadas, de noche de preferencia, porque le va a dar más atmósfera a la película and you guys are going to get into it. It's fucking amazing. You guys are not even going to be able to sleep, I guess, porque se van a quedar como que esta película te deja una sensación incómoda, como que te deja angustiada todavía después de que la ves. Y ya, les recomiendo que la vean de noche.
Definitely. It's like, I don't know, it's so unsettling, and like we spoiled most of it, but there's like a scene when you find out why it's called Lake Mungo, and you're just like, fuck. It's
What?
just unsettling, the image that she
Oh,
sees on her
yeah.
cell phone. Like,
Fuck.
alright, fuck it, we're gonna say it. You know what? It's like, she knew she was gonna die because when she went to Lake Mungo, she saw her own dead body floating in the water, just bloated corpse, and she captures it on her cell phone, and
Yeah.
she buries the cell phone and a bunch of other things so that her family could find it, and they achieve closure in this way. But that image of her corpse that she sees before she dies, it's fucking probably like the creepiest shit I've seen in any movie.
Yeah, la
I
neta.
don't know.
What would you do
It's
if you saw
just
that, you know? Like, you're chilling by yourself and then you see yourself like dead. Like,
fucking
what would you fucking do? I would just
like deadly premonition. Might as well just die right there. Fuck it. Jesus Christ.
probablemente me muera ahí de un paro cardíaco, but damn,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Y lo curada es de que no le metieron como en esa escena cuando ella ve el cuerpo de ella muerto, se ve exactamente, bueno, con el gesto del ojo agachado, que cuando encuentran el cuerpo así se ve ya todo deteriorado, obviamente, pero las mismas
mhm.
facciones que la muchacha graba en el celular. So, I don't know, estuvo cool porque no utilizaron cosas over exaggerating stuff, you know? They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
And everything came out very well y todo embonó súper bien. Aunque honestly llega a ser un tantito tediosa como al principio, I guess, but eventually it really gets you. And
Yeah, it's like all the documentaries like takes some time. You gotta fucking introduce the premise of what
yeah,
all this is about, the characters and yada yada.
por eso es mejor que la vean de noche
But
o solitos, dejen su celular al lado, todo, desconéctense de todo y véanla así, solitos, encerrados en su cuarto, and you guys are gonna shit yourself probably.
yeah, it's like I'm gonna go back to Hereditary because they deal with the same subject in a way. There's no witchcraft or nothing in this movie, but like it's about loss and grief and how people handle that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for me, that one movie, her, fucking, I felt like it gave you too much time to breathe. There was a lot of day scenes, there was a lot of downtime, quote unquote, in between the horror. But this movie, it's unsettling throughout. Once it picks up, you're just like the whole time you're just like, fuck, you feel uneasy. And it's just like, damn,
However,
I don't know.
however, I mean, I get the point, how you're analyzing and comparing them, but you
Mhm.
shouldn't compare them because una es
Yeah, they're two whole different movies. Yeah, I
yeah,
know. I get it. But I'm just saying, when they deal with that subject matter about
uh-huh.
loss and grief and death, identify with one more
Pues
than the
vayan
other.
pinche hereditary, le rompen, le quiebran el pinche la cabeza, le cortan la cabeza, obviamente no va, you're not gonna grieve normally. Y en el otro, pues,
Yeah.
la hija le dejó, like, hey, look, para que sanen. Acá en Hereditary era más raw el pedo, pero I do understand, I get the point, yeah. Te gusta más que termine en modo positivo, no negativo.
Well, not even that. Like, it's just that Hereditary is just like it takes me out of it because it's just a whole supernatural element to it,
Mm-hmm.
But this one is just like
Something that could
it's a
happen.
ghost. Yeah, it's like it's a ghost, but JK, it's just me, the brother, fucking with the film, and then it dun 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 at the end. It's like there's an actual ghost. So
It's like, no que no, puto, you were kidding, right? But I'm
yeah.
not. And, well, this movie, más o menos no encontré las cifras exactas de the box office and the budget, pero el budget fue de $10,000, apparently, y en la box office hicieron como 20,000.
Are you saying 10 million or 10,000?
10,000.
Well, fuck, that's Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like
It's
super
like nothing
mini.
in Australian dollars.
Yeah, no, nothing.
That's like 100 regular dollars.
Sí, la neta, o sea, es como un micro budget que tuvieron y pues al menos lo dobletearon un poquito al parecer en la box office, fue como de $20,800, so it's alright, pero to be an Australian film, indie film, it's fucking awesome. Creo que le deben de dar más, se ha convertido de culto más que nada, ¿no?
Australia has a lot of really good horror movies. Like, we're just touching on a couple right now, but I recommend people do their research.
Yes.
Because they've come out with a lot of good shit. Fucking Aussies, bro. Fucking
Yeah, bro.
right proper cunts.
And now we're gonna be talking about the tunnel.
Hold on, you gotta score 'em.
All right. Fuck. Okay. What's your score? Score, bro.
Fuck. It's a good one. Probably like a yeet out of 10, because fucking yeeted my shit, because I'll shit myself when I watch that movie. No, but realistically, like a solid 9. It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10?
You gotta watch it.
Wow. All right. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little bit of an asshole with this movie, pero I don't know. To me, siento que es como que la calificación perfecta because it's not fucking amazing, but it's not garbage. It's a very well done movie, and to me, it's like a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's because I'm just giving it that score because of the simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
It does a lot with very little.
That's what you said.
You know what I mean? So to me, that trust me, I know. But but yeah, it's just the simplicity, the execution. I like it a lot because of that.
Yeah. So check it out, guys.
That's
Definitely check it out. And now going directly into the tunnel de 2011. It's a fan-funded horror project, actually. No me parece que no encontré cuánto fue el budget que tuvieron, pero todo fue super crafty el pedo, indie as well, and was directed by Carlo Ledesma, and I fucking love this movie. This is like my queen of found footage, I guess, or one of the top 3 of found footage films that I love. And tú me enseñaste esta movie, and
What are the other 2?
The other 2, I guess, it would have to be Paranormal Activity. One of them, no puedo decir como que un orden.
Oh my god.
And fuck, the other one, I would have to go back on you with that. But es que Paranormal Activity fue como de mi niñez, and I would see it every day. The first one, I think the first one is great. Pero The Tunnel, cuando la vi, dije a lo burgo, también estaba sola viéndola. I wasn't even answering my phone, like I was freaking out. Y eran como a las 8 de la noche. Apagué las luces, todo era en invierno, so everything was super dark, no había nada de ruido. Y me estaba cagando, literal. I was fucking loving it, every second of it.
Yeah, like, so the premise, like you said, is these reporters, they're going in to investigate these underground tunnels under the city because they were abandoned by the government for whatever reason. There's no explanation given, but these tunnels were supposed to help with the infrastructure for the city or whatever, right? And these people want to find out what happened. And like, yeah, there's a homeless population lives down there or whatever, but there's something else that
Spoopy.
lives along.
And the beautiful thing about it is that they don't
Spoopy.
even show you that much. And lo que logra hacer esta movie, how can I put it? Había leído una frase que dice, it's not what you see, it's what you imagine that scares you. So, this is what this movie does. No,
Oh,
no te muestra totalmente.
Fucking,
What?
fucking phone vibrated.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
So you sure it's just a phone?
Dun, dun, dun. Gotta turn on the lights in my room.
And
But yeah, it's like you said, it's shot. It's also found footage, mockumentary style, like the previous movie we just talked about. But this one's more found footage. If that makes
okay.
sense, because they have scenes where like they're talking to the camera, they're sitting in a chair and explaining what happened. But there's also scenes that they recorded while they were in the
Y
tunnel.
fíjate que esta movie
And
juega mucho con la expectativa de la persona, porque if it's a found footage film, you know the rules, ¿no? Sabes que va a haber esta situación, luego esta y esta otra. Entonces lo que hace esta movie me gustó mucho, and I would actually expect it. Ahora que la estaba rewatching it again, dije, ay, va a apagar la cámara en este momento para que pase el tiempo. Pero no, like they stick with the fucking camera, and the moment they never turn it off, como en las típicas found footage films, que para que se pase el tiempo hacen como que y se corta la cámara, ¿no? Y luego ya la vuelven a prender acá en otro lugar. So they don't do that. They se atrevieron a hacer como cosas pequeñas, pero muy distintas a lo que es un found footage. Y I don't know, that's why I like it a lot. Y la tensión está desde siempre.
Yeah, and like one of the things I hate in found footage films is like when they're running or when something happens, the camera not only gets shaky, but it gets all like glitchy and shit. And I'm like, bro, they're fucking running. We got GoPros that are the size of my balls, and they're shaking all the time. They don't get like that. All right, so that's one of the things I hate in found footage. Is like a really cheap way of censoring or like covering things up so you can use your imagination more. And I'm like, nah, bro, just fucking chill. All right, chill with the shaking, chill with the glitching. But if it happened in this movie, I don't really remember it because everything else was so good, It's just
the pace is always
and like you said in the found footage, like speaking about the pacing, it's like the characters. In a found footage film, it's like if they're talking at the end of the movie or like at the beginning, I'm sorry, they survived. But like the characters that are talking to the camera, they're not the same that you see as when they go into the tunnel. For example, one guy is always joking around, being jovial and whatever. But when he's talking to the camera, he's different. He's changed. He's like serious. He's not the same man he used to be, It's and the whole time you're like wondering why, what changed, and what happened. Like you start theorizing, and then you see it happen. You're like, fuck.
Like it's not like in your face horror, pero es muy psychological in a way. Es muy claustrofóbico also, obviously because you're in a fucking tunnel. Pero pues no sé, las actuaciones también en las dos películas, las actuaciones, perdón, ay, qué pinche tartamudando hoy, se escuchan y se ven, it's fucking amazing. Es muy buenos actores. You actually feel like you're watching a documentary, como había mencionado hace rato. Y I don't know, like yo creo que lo que más jala en esta movie es because it's a real world issue. And it's something that yo creo que todos nos hemos llegado a preguntar alguna vez. ¿Habrá civilizaciones ocultas? ¿Habrá civilizaciones underground? What's going on with the government? Y cuando ya empiezas a meterle como que something supernatural, I mean, that's why it works so well.
And that's the thing, it's like you don't even know if it's supernatural or man-made. It's like, it's just something
and the
down
government
there.
may know.
And like you never see it. Yeah, or they may not because they themselves started this project and they abandoned it. And there's never like a secret underground lab or some shit like that that would be like, oh, they made it. It's just like this thing stopped them from continuing with this project. Like, and that's the scariest part because you never see the thing completely. You just see glimpses of it, but like in a cool way because there's such a thing. It's like Because, like, you know, in a lot of fucking horror movies, it's like you just see, oh, it's got fucking
Yeah.
claws in its
Como
toes
la
or
de Rec,
whatever.
güey. Como la de
Spooky.
Rec que se
But
ve al final se ve el monstruo.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking about found footage,
Rec.
yeah, it's top three for me. It's direct, yeah, the tunnel, and grave encounters. Paranormal Activity is pretty good. It could be up there. It's interchangeable, no particular order. But yeah, Wreck is really well done too because it's like you said. There's no time skipping really. It's just like
Yeah.
record everything. So the girl says, "Record." What's she say? Grábalo todo. Por tu puta
Por tu
madre.
puta madre,
Grábalo
grábalo todo.
or something like that. Yeah, but it's the same thing in this movie. Like pretty
I'm
much
gonna
everything's
dub that
recorded.
movie again, and I'm gonna make you do the voice of the girl, the Rick.
That's a good. So much emotion.
Also,
in
no sé
his
si
voice.
recuerdas una escena
So much urgency.
que me gustó. A mí me gustó mucho, mucho hablando en cuanto a las actuaciones. Cuando ya ves que está el sonidista y que, pues, spoiler alert, se lo roba la madre que sea que está ahí abajo. Y nadie más lo encuentra and everybody's worried, pero everybody's like, oh, we gotta go, pero I don't want to leave him there. Total que cuando están entrevistándola, a la journalist, le dijeron, según por primera vez, vas a escuchar el audio que grabó el sonidista mientras estaba siendo atacado. Y le pusieron los audífonos y se escucha ya, ¿no? And it sounds so creepy.
Yeah,
Y
she
la
never
actuación
heard
de la
it
muchacha
before.
fue como, es que fue demasiado real, son muy buenos actores. Creo que Australia tiene muy buenos actores, neta. Porque cuando vi la reacción de ella, sus gestos escuchando eso,
It's fucking hot over there, bro.
she was fucking hot
That's why.
too, so
But yeah, it's like you said, and then that scene it's so good because the only person that hears anything is
yeah,
the boom guy,
fuck.
fucking, because he has the big microphone, so it has more reach in the headphones. And like the people are like, "What the fuck are you freaking out about?" Because they can't hear it. And yeah, he gets taken away or whatever. But later on, when the girl hears that audio, she was there, she was in the room, but she didn't hear anything. It's
Exactly,
until they
she
play
never saw
back that
anything.
audio, and then you see her reaction and her face, yeah, her expression, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
scary.
Y las escenas cuando están corriendo entre los pasillitos bueno, entre los túneles dentro del túnel, that's fucking scary too, porque traen,
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's so
you
claustrophobic.
could actually,
Yeah.
you can actually imagine yourself there, y más que nada, me encantó la relación que hacen con los personajes y la audiencia al principio, porque hay un compadrismo de que cuando le invitan al executive producer de este documental que iban a hacer acerca de los túneles, le invitaron drinks, ¿no? Porque era su cumpleaños o algo así, creo. Y pues se ven que están agarrando todo oscura, te lo presentan así, pisteando y cool. So, te quedas como que, qué chingón, es una situación en la que tú podrías estar y con gente que conoces así. Y ya cuando se vuelve catastrófico el pedo, like, it's something that you with your friends could go through, you know, like, there's no exception. Y siento que sí hubo muy buena conexión, digo, con el sentimentalismo de la audiencia y con el pánico. Definitely, it's a rewatchable movie. Y yo no suelo mucho volver a ver las movies, son muy específicas las que las vuelvo a ver, pero The Tunnel, neta, nunca me enfada. I fucking love it. Más bien, con esta última de The Tunnel, ni siquiera quieres que se acabe. You know, it's like, para que una película, and props to that, para que una película te deje con ganas de más, that's fucking well done. Y más como es un fan film project, que ellos mismos lo financiaron, me parece, o hicieron un crowdfunding probably or something, que creo que el budget fue de $135,000. So, muy pocas locaciones en sí. Está súper bien ejecutada y te dan ganas de más, like you don't want it to end. Y it's almost like if you're watching like a conspiracy theory video, like you can't move your eyes from the fucking movie.
It's weird because it's like you want to see more, but at the same time,
Yeah,
you're like,
like,
oh,
no.
I'm kind of scared. I just probably should
Sí,
leave it at that.
all right,
That's cool.
okay. ¿Cuánta calificación le das tú, dude?
Probably like 8.5.
Oh my god, first time ever in garbage, dude. Yo también le voy a poner 8.5. What?
Yeah, because it's really good. It's really good. But again, I just prefer like Mungo because it was simpler and not. I don't know. It's just good. They're both really good. It's hard. Okay, it's hard to rate things. Can't just. It's easier just to say watch it.
De hecho, varias personas
how did we like spoil the tunnel less than Lake Mungo?
Es
Like, it doesn't make sense.
fuck, yeah, it's
But
true.
I guess, yeah, it's because the tunnel has more substance, and Lake Mungo is just like, it's just the build up to the
Y te van
reveal,
contando la
pretty
historia así
much.
poco a poco. Acá es de que en The Tunnel te adentras a la historia. It's like you're basically there. You don't know what's going to happen. And
Mm.
I love to spoil movies, as you may know. And you love to spoil movies too. Pero esta película no tiene caso que te la spoilemos, because then it's not going to be awesome. Y como tú dices, there's substance. Like, everything's so visual in this fucking movie que no tiene caso, porque no vas a sentir lo mismo. So yeah, you guys should fucking watch it. Definitely.
Yeah. Like Mungo, we could spoil because it really is a documentary. So it's like you could say, oh, watch this documentary. It's about capitalism and this, and that. And you're not going to believe this. And like, they could tell you the whole fucking thing. But when you watch a documentary, you want to know all the finer points and the details. And you could do that with Lake Mungo, even if you know the ending or the big reveal. It's not as impactful unless you've seen it all. You know what I mean? But with the tunnel, it's like, yeah, you gotta watch it.
Fucking watch it, bro.
There's just no way
De
around
hecho,
it.
Rotten Tomatoes le puso 100%. You know? Yeah.
The tunnel?
Me parece que a Lake Mango...
I'm about to make a
Lake
fucking
Mango le
account.
puso 94%, so they're up there, both of them. Like,
See, there you go. They're up there, dude. Like,
all right.
Just
Exactly. Today's episode is named Fuck.
Right.
Let's see.
Fuck.
Mama.
I'm scared.
But yeah, I guess that's the end of the show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, dude, tell them to watch it. To watch them.
They need to watch them. Don't pirate them. Actually, these are movies that I recommend to actually watch on Amazon Prime or somewhere like where you have to pay for them. Because these people do deserve
like they
money for their
pusieron
work.
su alma y su corazón en esta película. You can fucking tell. Like, they were entregados and they wanted to create something good. Y aparte, cuando escuchas, o al menos yo no he escuchado tanto sobre películas australianas buenas, you know, so.
Yeah, it's like, it's a land down under, alright? They get under your skin. These fucking movies.
Spoopy, literally, you're gonna poop yourself. Okay. I guess it's time to say goodbye, bitch. Goodbye, bitches.
Alright,
See you next.
Remember, if you see your death before it happens, just fucking kill yourself. There's no point.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Please just do. And well.
And don't go into any creepy tunnels.
Bueno, no voy a decir eso, but yeah. Alright, my dudes. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah, bro. No, it's not. It's actually Tuesday.
Va a salir el miércoles, güey. Ya. Bye.